that we want students to be practicing.
And that makes sense. And part of that is the note we got this morning regarding this conversation was that calculators would no longer be allowed, which I thought that was a good idea. We didn't have calculators when we were kids.
Mm-hmm. We had slide rules.
So within our
I did.
Slide rule. We can pull out all the old tools. Yes. So within the math section of the SAT, there will be a section where the calculator is allowed, and then a section where the calculator is not allowed. And again, if you go back to the research, it turns out that there are a number of skills within math where students' ability to sort of move fluently and deeply understand the concept is not actually aided by a calculator. In fact, it's their ability to sort of move forward, and this is move forward not only in math but in subjects like biology and chemistry. They need to be deeply fluent in ratios and proportions, in sort of manipulating basic linear equations. These are the sorts of things that, frankly, you don't need a calculator, and a calculator may slow you down. So we're really we put those two sections together to really support sort of the two sorts of skills that students need.
And this is good news for the teachers and the students and the parents, because so many parents complain that the teachers are teaching to the test now and not just general life skills in their classes. Now this is going to be revamped, so this will be able to be used by the students for their career.
That is exactly right. I think in stepping back and making sure that the exam looks at and measures the skills that students need going forward. The big benefit of that is that in students preparing for that exam, they're actually preparing to be successful later on. So these sort of students and teachers working together to prepare for the exam is actually preparing for the sort of work they need to do in college. And by lining that up, there's a huge benefit. That's exactly right.
Now, I kind of hinted at the essay changes on this test, and it sounds like a student can opt out. And just my 2 cents on this, I've always thought that the skill of writing is not necessarily an indicator of intelligence. I mean, some people are good at writing, and they will use it in their work years, and some people aren't really good at writing, and they won't use it. Is that part of the reason for making it optional?
So let's just to make sure that we've clarified. So the new exam will have 3 sections: an evidence-based reading and writing section, a math section, and the essay that allows us to return to the 1600 scale. You're exactly right that the essay is optional. Now, we are pretty excited with what we've set up with the essay, which is the format that the new essay will take is that students will be given a source document, asked to read and analyze that, and then they will be asked to write an essay that analyzes how the author in the source document, how that author used evidence to support his or her claim. So the big shift that we're making here is that's exactly the sort of writing that students will be asked to do in college. So so we're really excited about that shift, and that is a skill that deeply translates. However, what we found is when we talked with admissions officers and when we saw how it was being used, frankly, the sort of exercise of just sitting down and writing in one space an essay, as opposed to it being part of deeper classroom work, we found that folks were using it in a wide range of ways, and not everybody was finding the value. And so, we really took a look at that and said, okay, we need to make it optional, and we need to let our member universities, colleges, etc., make the decision that's right for them. So that was really what was behind the decision.
And we want to make sure we give out websites because obviously a short radio interview is not going to answer every question. But is it true? Let's see. Part of this said that the paper, it may not be on paper. You may be able to take it on your tablet or something. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
So in the spring of 2016, we will be offering the test both on paper as well as digitally, so computer-based in select sites. So yes, we are absolutely moving that direction.
All right, a lot of changes, and if this has piqued your interest, you might want to go to the website. Stacy, do you have a website you can tell us about?
We do. It is deliveringopportunity.org. So Delivering Opportunity, all one word, .org. And on that website, we talk about a lot of the broader initiatives we have to support students not only being ready for college, but also taking advantage of those opportunities. But we also have all the details on the SAT redesign itself.
All right. Delivering Opportunity, singular, right? Opportunity?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
with the Y, yes.
Okay. Stacy, thank you for being on the air. I'm sure you're going through the list of radio stations across the country. Thank you for taking time to be with us on our station. Stacy Caldwell, have a great day and enjoy your visit to Texas.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WOCA News Talk 1370, Ocala's source for what's happening in today's hottest, up-to-date news and topics.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a hurricane or tornado, official messages would have followed the alert tones. WOCA serves the Marion County area. This concludes the test of the emergency alert system.
When it comes to Truck Month, bigger is better, and nobody has a bigger selection or better prices than Palm Chevrolet of Ocala. And this week only at Palm Chevrolet of Ocala, every truck in our huge inventory will be marked down to our final sacrifice price. We've been instructed by General Motors to eliminate hundreds of new Chevrolet trucks at factory invoice. Plus, you keep all the rebates. You pay less than we pay, with no hassles or negotiations. The price you see is the price you pay on hundreds of new Chevrolet trucks, and you keep all the rebates. Plus, Palm Chevrolet will take any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth, regardless of make, miles, or condition. Get fast and easy credit approval, even if your credit is less than perfect, with as little as $0 down. Don't make a $1,000 mistake. Get the lowest price, more for your trade, and the best selection anywhere. Only at Palm Chevrolet of Ocala, 2300 Southwest College Road, exit 350, just east of I-75 in beautiful Ocala.
Plus tax, title, license, trade balance, carried a new loan with approved credit, find new roads.
PalmChevy.com.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
For illnesses and minor injuries, visit Family Care Specialists Urgent Care offices with 2 convenient locations. Our North Ocala office is at 1111 Northeast 25th Avenue, and our Bellevue office is at 4850 Southeast 110th Street, right next to Walgreens. The medical team at Urgent Care can also handle well child and well adult exams, school and work physicals, immunizations, laboratory services, EKGs, and x-rays. Most insurances are accepted. Walk-ins are welcome. Family Care Specialist Urgent Care for illnesses and minor injuries. Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, The Source.
Gene Powell pasture mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn